Super one.
What's going on YouTube? TYP336 here, sitting down with TJ.
What's up, people? What's going on?
He's going to be showing us his Gravekeeper deck today, so we'll start off with the monsters.
Okay, well, in Gravekeepers, even though the past they have won a lot, I like to make my deck, you know, how it is on YouTube. So you run 3 commandants, 3 assailants, but I run 2 assailants just because that's my preference. I run 3 guard because I like it. Of course, your main searcher, which is going to be spy. You got your 3 descendants. Well, in Gravekeeper, you don't run chief, but you know I like to run chief because he's gives you another monster, and it's more food for descendant. You don't run priest, but I prefer to run her just because she gives you that extra push per game. Like Braxton said, normally on turn 2 you should win, but I prefer to run priestess in mine. Of course, you run recruiter because the recruiter's the shit. You know what I'm saying? He makes you win. Battle Fader, I prefer him just in case you don't get any monsters or no good spell trap row, or if your hand's bad, he gives you a turn. So I run 3 Battle Faders. I like Visionaries because he gets big, plus you can protect him no matter what's going on, besides remove play monsters. Other than that, Recruiter's really good. The spell and trap lineup is going to be 2 Bombers Trapple, because it's good, of course. Ride of Spirits, I like to run Ride of Spirits just because it's more food for Recruiter or anything else you're trying to do. Triple D Prison, because it's a staple pretty much now and everybody runs it. 3 Sakuretsus, I prefer that in my deck just because it gives me more spells and trap support. Solemn Judgment, mine's Korean, so I get an English one whenever I can get one. Solemn Warnings, you know they're like $40, so I can't really afford any right now, but I get my Solemn Warnings. Call of the Hunted, it just gives you more food for Recruiter, so basically my deck's based around Recruiter pretty much. Your spells and traps are going to be 2 Duality, you know they're like $100, so I can't really get them right now. 2 Goat Sark. You don't really supposed to run that in Gravekeepers, but I get to either search out Visionary or, you know, something more about Battle Fader, just as anything to help me out, depending on how long I last in the battle. Smashing Grounds, you run 3. I don't think you run them in Gravekeepers, but I think I should run them in Gravekeepers, so that's why they're in my deck. I run 2 Necro Valley, I side deck 1. You post the main 3 at all times. But I run with 2 Necro Valley just because I like running 2 Necro Valley. 3 Gatekeeper Steel, it's your main spell recursion card that gives you more descendant food on the field whatever you need at that time. Steel will help you get there. And 2 MST just because, you know, it gives you your advantage depending on your situation. Either you go for game that turn, or you're just trying to, bait your opponent out, depending on what your back row is. But this is my Gravekeeper build, and it's pretty successful. I like how it runs. I don't really get bad hands that much. People don't really like this build because it's not how you're supposed to make it. But I do my thing when it comes to Gravekeepers. So this is my Gravekeeper deck, and I like it, and it runs pretty smooth. Although I will get the Solemn Warnings and the Dualities whenever I can get them. I'm not really concerned in getting about it right now. I just want to have the majority of the deck made. And YouTube, this is my deck, and it's pretty good.
So what do you think about how the format's been going?
It's been going pretty good. I played many people with this deck, and I lost a few, but not a lot. It runs pretty good. My opening hand most of the time would be Spy, Rider Spirit, Mirror Force, Recruiter, Solemn Warning, and use like a Ghost Arc. That's just in my opening hand, but it runs pretty good. I don't really get any, bad draws. Of course you run triples of almost everything depending on what it is. So, or depending on how many you can run. So I don't really get bad hands that much in this deck, and people like it, just not a lot of people. And Gravekeepers, I think you should run all the stuff. Not all the stuff, but at least for like a priestess at least. I don't know. I like running her because she's treated as a Necro Valley. At the full effect that she's treated as it. And you want to run chief because you can always cycle descendant. So, I like how it runs. I like how it's moving.
All right, TJ, thank you for sitting down with us. And this is TYP336. You already know if it ain't pro, it ain't us. Out.